Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Average Joe's Watch Reviews. Today we're actually going to be doing some maintenance. We're going to take apart the bezel of this watch. I was having some trouble with the rotating the dial. It was getting stuck and whatnot, so I wanted to explore and see what was going on. So what I did was I unscrewed most of the outer bezels here, and I'm going to do one more with you just to show you. So we'll zoom in here and I'll just show you one. Just take a trusty screwdriver, just a standard. It doesn't have to be anything expensive. Just make sure one that fits, and basically all you're going to do is just unscrew the screw. And just to kind of give you an idea of how big the screws are, be very, very careful, because I'm going to show you in 1 second how much these screws are on eBay if you do lose one, which I actually thought I did. I literally did pay $14 for just one of these little guys. So I'm going to put that aside. And just to show you this piece here, and again, I'm going to zoom in on that. Sorry about that. This piece here, this is called the rider. This actually goes right here, and it actually, as you can see, that's how far up. So basically, as this bezel rotates, this goes along the top there and kind of just gives you some perspective as to where you are on the face. So you do not have to unscrew every single one. As you can see, I still have a good amount of screws in here. Okay, so I got enough out to where I actually was able to loosen the bezel, and all I have to do now is just simply just wedge this under and just pop it off. Pretty simple, okay? So just to give you guys a perspective of what this is what the bezel looks like. I did clean it out last time, so this is more of just a perspective for you guys. But what I would do for anybody that does remove these is just take a Q-tip and alcohol and just really just clean this very well, okay? So this is what a Breitling Blackbird looks like, or even a Chronomat looks like without the bezel. And here's a piece here that you guys may or may not be familiar with, and that would be the spring. So let me try to remove this without damaging it, because again, you know, this could be a costly piece as well. So all it really is a very thin piece of metal, and it's just got these portions here that stick up, okay, and it fits very flush into there, so you're not going to get this wrong, okay, when you put it back in. And again, I would just clean this out, check it for any broken tabs, any bent tabs, okay. But these all seem to be pretty okay, okay? But I mean, this piece could definitely run you some money too. A lot more money than you would expect. So, let me show you how much one of these little screws or riders would cost on eBay. So, let's take a look at the rider, which is, again, this little piece right here, plus the little screw that we removed, $55. Okay, sorry, wrong way. Look at the screw here. This is one screw, $23. A set of 3 riders, you're looking at $190. Set of 3, $180. One screw, $25. One rider, $99. I mean, you know, the prices are all over the place, but I mean, as you can see, these are not cheap at all. So again, if you want to really you dive into this, what I would do is just, again, take a Q-tip and just clean out all the crevices. I wouldn't, you know, maybe like take a toothpick, don't take a screwdriver, and just get into these crevices and whatnot, and really just clean it well. If necessary, I would get the new spring piece, okay? That's something that I think, you know, definitely would be beneficial if you're having issues. You know, I was having trouble turning it, so what I did was I just took it apart and I cleaned it all out, and the issue was done and it was resolved. All right, so just wanted to give you guys an idea as to how to disassemble your Breitling bezel. And the fact that they put the screws on there makes it very simple. You don't have to worry about wedging a piece and like forcing it off. So I think it's very, very simple for a novice to get this off. And then what you're just going to do is put the spring piece back on. As you saw, again, we'll take, I mean it fits right back on here, no problem at all. And then you're just going to then just put the piece right back on, put the screws back in, and in no time this thing will be cranking with no problem. Actually, you notice that when I was turning it for a little bit, it wasn't clicking. So what will happen is the spring will actually go into place where it needs to be, and now you can hear the clicking. No problem at all. But it won't click properly until you have all the screws in place. So you guys could definitely do this, tackle this job. If you do have any issues, you don't have to take it to an authorized dealer, because you're not dealing with the movement, you're just dealing with the bezel and the spring. Again, a lot of times, you know, grime and gunk get under here, and it'll cause problems with you know, the different the mechanisms in here. But you know, once you've given it a nice cleaning and just reinstall, you will definitely be good to go. And you know what, I'm gonna do a very short video to show you how to put at least the riders back on for those that may find that to be overwhelming. So check that out in my next video. Again, have a good day, everybody. Thank you for joining me. And again, you can do this. Give it a shot. Just don't lose any of the parts. Be very, very careful, because they are, as you saw, very expensive to buy. All right, have a good day. Thank you.